Good day to the one fearfully and wonderfully created by God. I welcome you to Pulpit Media. Pulpit Media is a channel that shares Nigerian and international men of God sermons. Dear listener, is this your first time of joining this channel? If it is, kindly subscribe and turn on the notification button.
A few weeks ago, there was a video online where Pastor Adeboye was sharing a testimony how God miraculously drank a tea with them. Since then, a lot of people have come out. Even a preacher came out and said it is not possible. The likes Apostle Johnson Suleiman. Apostle Johnson Suleiman is the spiritual son of Pastor Adeboye. He came out after a crusade in Cameroon and addressed the questionings. A lot of people have been questioning Papa and which kind of tea, which kind of Apostle Johnson Suleiman addressed the questionings. Yes, the full video is here. Kindly watch the end. And also let us know your thoughts in the comment section. But there is something which I will always stand with. God works with men based on their intimacy. So that's what I want to say about this video. Kindly watch the video till end and let us know your thoughts in the comment section.
Years ago, we were having breakfast, and we have a pot in which we made tea. I think, if I remember correctly, there are 5 cups in that pot. My wife and I, usually is the one who will finish his first 2 cups, who will get the final one. So I took 1 cup, she took 1. I took 1, she took 1. And I picked the pot to take the 3rd one, and the pot was empty. I looked at her. I couldn't remember when she took the 3rd one. What happened to my tea? And I heard the voice of the Lord. You don't have to believe me, all right? Loud and clear. I said, son, when you pray
with God, when you read the Bible, God says, if I were hungry, I will not ask you, what food do you have? I don't eat human food. My son, give me your heart. He said, if I wanted a house to live, I won't live in your house. The cattle upon 1,000 hills belongs to me. I own all. I don't need any of these things. You need them, I don't need them. What I need is your heart. I forgot to ask what brand of tea it was, so we can all start drinking that brand. Peradventure God may join us to drink. It's time for us to expose all these lies and free people from religious manipulation and bring them into Christ's emancipation. Our loyalty is to Christ too. I've told you that many times in this church. There's only one person who died, and that's the only person who our loyalty to. And we only honor men who honor him.
My country, who is attacking fathers. I call him the short man from Uyo.
Je l'appelle le coup de tuyau.
Who is attacking fathers.
Qui attaque les pères.
Papa Adeboye recently said he drank tea with God.
Papa Adeboye expressement a dit il a bu de café avec Dieu.
And the short man from Uyo said, what is the brand of the tea?
Et le goût de Oyo a dit quel est le goût du café là.
Very soon the short man from Uyo will ask us, the fish that swallowed Jonah, is it Titus fish?
Le goût de Oyo va demander à Dieu quel est le poisson qui a envalé Jonas.
What the short man from Uyo does not know,
ce que le goût de Oyo ne connaît pas,
is that spiritual matters are not naturally discerned.
C'est que les choses spirituelles ne sont pas discernées naturellement.
He has turned the Bible to a textbook. No more.
Il a tourné la Bible à un livre.
1 Corinthians 2:14 said the natural man cannot understand the things of the spirit.
1 Corinthiens 2:14 dit que l'homme charnel ne peut pas comprendre les choses de l'esprit.
He said, if God were hungry, God would have told you. In Mark 11:12, the Bible says Jesus was hungry.
Dans Marc 2:11, la Bible dit que Jésus avait faim.
The There are certain matters you leave alone.
Il y a certains problèmes que vous laissez seuls.
But you know, when somebody has no work on ground, it becomes relevant online.
Mais lorsque quelqu'un n'a pas travaillé sur le sol, il devient tangible en ligne.
In Genesis chapter 18.
Dans Genèse 18.
Genesis 18.
Genèse
If
18.
you read verse 6, 7 and 8.
Lorsque tu lis versets 6, 7 et 8.
In verse 8, the Bible says, and Abraham brought milk and butter.
Et dans le verset où la Bible dit, Abraham a apporté le lait et le beurre.
When the Lord appeared, he fed them.
Lorsque le Seigneur a apparu, il les a nourris.
Genesis 19 verse 3.
Genèse 19, 3.
The angels that came to Sodom, they ate.
Les anges qui sont venus en Sodome ont mangé.
Leave spiritual matters alone.
Laissez les choses spirituelles seules.
If the short man from Uyo was here, he would have doubted the miracles that happened.
Si le court type du lieu était ici, il allait douter des miracles qui se sont produits.
But thank God we have doctors from the medical center confirming.
Merci Dieu que nous avons des docteurs qui confirment.
You cannot follow God with logic.
Tu ne peux pas suivre Dieu avec la logique.
Look at all the thousands of people jammed in this stadium.
Regarde tous les milliers de personnes qui sont ici à ce stade.
We are gathered to a God that we cannot see.
Nous sommes rassemblés à un Dieu qui ne peut pas voir.
Am I talking to somebody here?
Est-ce que je m'adresse à quelqu'un?
Pastors don't become like the short man from Uyo.
Les pasteurs ne devenaient pas comme le court type d'Uyo.
Follow God personal.
Suivez Dieu personnellement.
Am I talking to somebody here?
Est-ce que je m'adresse à quelqu'un ici?
You should reply me so that we'll continue.
Qui me répond afin qu'on continue?
You won't attack my father and I'll keep quiet. I'm not a bastard.
Tu ne vas pas attaquer mon père, je reste quelqu'un, je ne suis pas bâtard.
When you no more hear from God, you question those who hear from God.
Lorsque tu n'écoutes plus de Dieu, tu questionnes ceux qui écoutent de Dieu.
See, let me advise you.
Écoutez, quand je vous donne un conseil,
Avoid the failure.
évitez les échecs, ceux qui ont échoué.
Anybody who has failed in any career,
Toute personne qui a échoué dans toute carrière,
avoid that person.
évite ces personnes.
Anybody who has failed,
Toute personne qui a échoué,
you can't understand the entirety of God.
tu ne peux pas comprendre la finalité de Dieu.
Media, if you mute what I'm saying,
Média, si c'est que vous rendez silencieux ce que je suis en
I'm
train
seeing
de
both of
dire.
you discussing.
Je
Leave
suis en train de
it.
vous voir parler.
Leave it the way I said it.
Laissez ça comme j'ai dit.
I'm not that crop of people that try to be nice when you speak against my covering.
Je ne suis pas le
I'm
genre
not.
de personne qui essaie de se référer lorsque tu parles contre ma couverture.
I'll reply you.
Je vais te répondre.
Are you following me?
Est-ce que tu me suis?
Stop trying to understand God.
Essaie de comprendre de Dieu.
In Psalm 115 verse 3, he said, I am the Lord, I do what I please.
Dans son sens 15, il dit, je suis le Seigneur, je fais ce qui me plaît.
I do what I please.
Je fais ce qui me plaît.
I do what I please.
Je fais ce qui me plaît.
I do what I please.
Je fais ce qui me plaît.
Very soon the short man from Uyo will ask us
Prochainement, l'homme, le court type du Yo va nous demander
that the water that was turned to wine, was it alcohol?
que l'eau qui a été tournée en verre et que c'était de l'alcool.
Just using common sense to explain spiritual matters.
Je suis la sagesse pour expliquer les choses